Welcome back. Today I'm doing another what I eat in a day to hit 150 grams of protein. And as always, I will share the complete document with all of my macros, which includes my protein, my carbs, my fats, my calories, and that will be attached below in the description. And you guys can have that completely for free. If you find that helpful, would you please hit the like and the subscribe? Okay, so I'm just getting ready for my workout. I have some BCAAs that I just threw in my water, which helps with muscle recovery. And I'm just gonna have a quick shot of espresso so that I've got a little bit of energy. As a mom of 4, I need all the energy that I can get. And before I get to my workout, I'm gonna show you guys what I had for breakfast, which was really filling and satisfying and delicious. Okay, let's go. Okay, so mornings are pretty chaotic in my house. So in a previous video, I actually mentioned that I like to eat the exact same breakfast every single day, just because I don't really have to think about it and I know that I love it. But with you guys enjoying these new food vlogs that I've been doing lately, I've been inspired to switch things up a little bit and add a little bit more variety into my meals. So today, instead of my egg white scramble, I am having turkey bacon on the side, and I always have eggs. Like, I cannot have breakfast without including eggs in my breakfast. And I'm having an English muffin. Sometimes I will have an English muffin. Other days I will have a piece of toast or sourdough bread, which I make myself, one of my passions. And I'm gonna be just making like a little English muffin breakfast sandwich, and it was so yummy. I highly recommend this for breakfast. I just did 1 egg, I flipped it over, melted some cheese, adding some turkey bacon, and then I'm just gonna lightly butter my English muffin. And then there's really not a whole lot of protein if I were to just eat this on its own. So to up my protein, I'm actually gonna have a side of cottage cheese. I don't know about you guys, but I find cottage cheese sometimes upsets my belly a little bit. So I decided to opt for the higher fat cottage cheese just to see if that maybe digests a little bit easier. And in fact, it did. So I'm gonna stick with a higher fat cottage cheese from now on. And today's breakfast comes in at a whopping 30 grams of protein, which is an awesome amount of protein to start the day. And I'm just gonna enjoy my cup of coffee with a splash of whole milk. And yes, my nails perfectly match my mug. Did not plan that. I'm gonna have my vitamin and get ready to press start on my workout app, which is the FITBOD app. Today, my son Ben is home from school, and my youngest daughter is Lauren. She's only 2, and she's always at home with me during the day. And she's usually climbing on top of me, as you can see. And yes, she definitely dressed herself this morning. I did not put this outfit together, in case you're wondering. I think I have a little bit more fashion sense than this, but she's my wild one. I just want to mention that I'm not the type of person who gets up at 5 a.m. to get my workout in. I would prefer just work out when my kids are up while they're playing, doing a puzzle. I don't think it's a bad thing for your kids to see you exercising and taking time for yourself, making your health a priority. I actually think it's really good for them, and I often include them in my workouts. I will tell them to count my reps or just be part of my workout. I think it's awesome to do these sorts of things with your kids, and you don't have to necessarily wake up at 5 a.m., although I think that's awesome if you do, but don't let that stop you from being healthy as a mom. So after my workouts, I almost always have a whey protein shake, but it was almost lunchtime already, so I just decided to have lunch instead. And today's lunch is chicken with a baked sweet potato, and you might be wondering how I had time to cook all of this, but the truth is, I didn't. I did this last night when I was cooking dinner. So that is something that has helped me tremendously over the years to just stay healthy, especially as a busy mom. If I just cook extra food the night before, I know that I will have a healthy lunch for the next day. So I had chicken breast, and I just threw a sweet potato in the oven while I was cooking the rest of my food last night, and that's what I'm having today for lunch. And you might be wondering why I have a scale out. No, I do not typically weigh all of my food, but I do from time to time like to track a full day of eating so that I know exactly how many calories approximately I am consuming. And of course, I want to know exactly how much protein I'm getting in my meals. So again, if you missed the beginning, I have a whole document with everything broken down with specific measurements of all of the foods that I'm eating in case you want to follow the same meal plan for today. And that's completely for free, attached in the description below. And you might be wondering why I'm drinking vodka in the middle of the day. No, it is not vodka, it's just a sparkling water. Settle down, it's okay. So it's time for my afternoon snack, and I recently found these Thrive Wagyu beef sticks or protein bars. I don't know what to call them, but they are really, really tasty and delicious, and only 130 calories with 13 grams of protein, which is amazing. Highly recommend. Okay, it's already time for dinner, and dinner tonight is really simple and realistic for me. This is a practical meal that I will make for my family on a regular basis. So I am going to be cooking up some quinoa, which I'm just measuring up here for the family. We usually eat about a cup, rinsing that off. And I like quinoa because it's pretty quick and easy to cook, and it doesn't have to be anything fancy, although all of my kids don't really love it. But you know what? I don't cook special meals for my kids. I think it's important for them to learn to like these healthy foods, and they won't do that unless you cook them. So that's what I'm doing. I'm cooking the quinoa with a little bit of chicken broth and butter. And funny story, I went to this big farmer's market, and there's lots of Mennonite people there, and we saw them selling this saffron, and it was only $2 for a bag of this saffron. And I don't know if you guys have ever bought saffron, but this stuff is so expensive. So I thought I was getting like the best deal of life. So I bought like 10 bags. Anyways, I don't know what is wrong with the saffron, but usually saffron will turn your food like really nice yellow color, but for some reason I add so much of it and it's not doing anything. So I'm just kind of using it because I'm hoping at some point it will work, but I don't know what's wrong with this saffron. Can somebody tell me what is wrong with the saffron that I bought? Anyways, for dinner tonight, I am making fish, and this was fish that was just in my freezer. I have tilapia, and I also have some cod, and I just find these at Costco. I usually grab a bunch of them, and I'm just seasoning them with a little bit of salt, pepper, paprika, garlic powder, and thyme. Really simple. I drizzle a little bit of olive oil as well, and I love fish because it's just super quick and easy to cook, and I like fish. It just tastes good, and it's really lean and high in protein. So I just like to pan fry it, and then once I flip them, I will finish them off in the oven. This is my husband. I asked him to do a shot of me, and of course, he's like following me around with the camera. Oh my goodness. Oh man. So I'm just adding some lemon on top of the fish. That always adds such a nice flavor to fish. Popping it in the oven to finish off. And honestly guys, this is a simple dinner for my family, super realistic, and this is how we eat. So my dinner tonight is 1 tilapia fillet, and then I'm measuring out half a cup of cooked quinoa, and as you can see, it is not yellow from the saffron. And I'm having some carrots on the side as well. I like to put a little bit of salt and pepper on my carrots for flavor, basically everything, and some more lemon juice. And this was 27 grams of protein. Not bad, but we still have a ways to go. All right, it's time for my evening snack, and tonight I wanted to add a little bit more protein because I was a little bit behind. So I thought, what can I do that's easy and not crazy filling, because I still wanted to have my yogurt. So I decided to add some collagen powder to some water, and I'm just gonna sip on that while I am making my yogurt snack. So tonight I'm having a cup of plain Greek yogurt, and I'm adding some yummy, drippy, creamy peanut butter. So good. And I'm also gonna add some pecans and some shredded coconut flakes and some berries. I love my evening yogurt. I can keep it interesting by just switching up the toppings. I never get bored of this, and it's probably my favorite bedtime snack. I don't know if I'm ever gonna swap this out for something else. I was thinking about not including this part in the video, but I just want to be real with you guys, and Thanks so much guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Bye for now.